Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're having breakfast, guys. We are having breakfast. See the milks? They're standing here for a reason. So we're having breakfast, and welcome to my table, my little table. So yeah, we're gonna talk, and we're gonna eat, and we're gonna have a little laugh here and there. Okay? Yeah, why not? But I'm gonna show you my breakfast, guys. Daddy Mike. So, we're having crunchy nuts, and we're going to have wheat bix, okay? The wheat bix feels very, very light. I tell you, these boxes don't last long in our house because my husband loves wheat bix, and my daughter Hope, she loves wheat bix. Anyway, but I love crunchy nuts. And sometimes it gets a bit too sweet for me. So, I came up with a solution. A solution. Anyway, so what I like to do, is mix wheat bix and crunchy nuts. Okay. So I get 2 wheat bix. Okay. Gosh. Shh. Naughty, eh? Fussy, oi. Anyway, I get the wheat bix and I just crunch it up. Oh, I feel strong doing that. Boom. Nay. And then I get some nuts. So, this is my favorite brand of milk. It's Farmer's Own, yeah, and they try and make it as natural as they can. So I put some milk in there. When my mum used to have this, I used to warm it in the microwave for her, just to warm it up. And this is my favorite milk for a cup of tea. For my coffees, this is the milk that I use. It's got a nice taste to it. Yeah, it's Devondale milk. Yeah. So that's why I just wanted to show you guys. So, yep. So this is what I do. I add in the wheat bix so I can have wheat bix and crunchy nuts. Because crunchy nuts is fairly sweet for those who's had it. Yeah. So it's Kellogg's Crunchy Nuts. Anyway, guys, I'm going to share this with you guys. And if any milk dribbles, don't worry, I have a tissue right here to catch it. Bye, guys. Sometimes when I don't have a like a proper meal, I just had a little meal. I will make me a bowl of cereal. Anyway, so look at my hair, guys. It's like Lion King, like rah. It's brown and bushy and grey. Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to have a little catch up with you guys. My husband and I, right, like my husband's getting older, so I noticed that he's, like getting sick here and there. Like every week he's sick. And sometimes it's because of the food that he eats. Or his immune system is just, coming down. So it reminded me of my dad. Because my dad, when he was getting sick, right, he would, he'll get asthma. And then you'll say, oh, it's hot, turn on the fan. Face me the fan. Turn it high. He's always complaining that it's hot. Even though it's not really hot, but to him it's hot. And that's what I'm noticing with my husband. So anyway, So I asked my husband to like maybe he should finish up from work. He has workmates watching my videos. So guys, shh, don't tell anyone at work. It says stop it. Anyway, but because you guys are my viewers, I just wanted to have a catch up about that. So my husband's health is like not the best, not like when he was a young man. Yeah, he wasn't often sick. He'll have a lot of toothaches. But did you know that I heard today, of all times, that if your teeth are bad, it can actually affect most of your body, and it can even affect your heart as well. So guys, look after your teeth. If you have any problem, go to the doctor, to the dentist. I know no one wants to go to the dentist. Not only is expensive, but it's scary as well. So I was brushing my teeth this morning. I told you guys that we were in New Zealand once and we returned back because I couldn't stop thinking about my kids. I love my kids. I can be the most strict parent, but my kids are my heart. They are, every single one of them. And so anyway, my husband, he always wants to go fishing, all the time fishing. That's all that he does, right? So I start thinking about it, and I finished brushing my teeth, and then I went and sat down, and I thought I'll talk to God later, but I'll see what's on my phone, see what I can watch, because lately I've been watching Dave Chappelle, and he cracks me up, that guy. He really cracks me up. I've heard about him for years, but I've never taken notice of any of his stuff. But the joy that I get from listening to him, making me, laugh, was so funny. So my husband, he's been getting sick lately, and it's like every week he gets sick, and even though I tell him off about the food that he eats and stuff, and the kids, they were trying to offer him a burger, they were trying to offer him a frappe. One of the things that he loved to drink is McDonald's frappe, So they've given up asking him now because they always get a telling off from me, because what's in the frappe has got a lot of like richness and stuff, like, I don't know, to me it's like not good for my husband's system. So whenever they try and offer their father, like, do you want a burger, Dad? Do you want I say no. And I always say to them, do you even care about your dad? Stop feeding him too much. Can't you see he's getting sick? And then, okay. Sometimes they'll go off and then they'll sneak him something, and, if I catch it early, he doesn't get to drink it. No, because the kids say, oh, don't be like that to my dad. But no, I care for my husband. I really, really love my husband, and I care for his health too. He always says, darling, you're the only one that cares for me. But yet he hates it when I tell him off about what he eats. He doesn't like it, but I'll still tell him off not to, because I always say, don't you want to live longer? Don't you want to live longer for your kids? Don't you want to stay around for your kids? Yeah. And I go, but look at how you're eating. You're eating bad food that's bad for your system and stuff like that. I go, darling, please. And I go, oh, because then I feel sorry for him. See, he went because please. So, okay, oh, well, that's on you then. If you die early, that's on you. But in my mind, I think, oh, no, I miss my darling. But I always, maybe as kids, they'll look at it like, I'm just mean to Dad. No, it's because I love my. Later on today, I'm going to go and hang out with my mama. So she's gotten a lot better, guys. Oh, praise the good Lord. Praise the good Lord. That he's, set in my mum's mind. So good. So good. It makes me feel, before, I'm sure I was growing more grey hairs faster than you know it, because I was always worried about my poor mother. I was always worried. My poor mother. Oh, my last video that I put up, guys, is we went shopping for the Black Friday shopping, and so when we were driving there, guys, Chalora would say, "Mom, I'll buy you something. Mom, I'll buy you something." But my kids know me. I try not to say yes to their offers, to do things for me, because I always want them to use their money, use their money on themselves. Yeah, so Chalora would say, "I'll buy you something, Mom, I'll buy you something. You just tell me what you want and I'll get it." But I didn't want anything. To me, I just wanted to take her shopping, because my daughter, she only has like 4 kind of outfits that she likes, and that's tracksuit pants, a top that shows her tummy, which I don't like, and a hoodie. Yeah, that she's only got like 4 items that she wears, and she wears it all the time. That's why I swear, I told Sharon, she's a bad example, because she kind of wears the same thing, but not the t-shirt that shows her tummy. But she wears trackies all the time. And I said to her, dress up good when you go out. Dress up like a girl, And she goes, "Mum, I'm rather come from my mum." Geneva said that so that day Geneva said she wanted to come and join us at Blacktown. So of course, I know my daughter wants to be everywhere, this little baby of mine. So she came, and so Chalora would ask, "Do you want that?" Every time I was looking at something or I was touching something, Chalora would always say, "Mum, do you want that? I'll buy it for you. Mum, do you want it? I'll get it for you. Tell me, And I go, no, I don't want it. So I just pretend I don't want that, but I do want that, but I don't want to get it because she might try and offer to pay for it. So, but it was mostly just for her. Well, I went there for her. From being a hoarder, I'm trying not to hoarder anymore. I'm trying not to hoarder anymore. So buying clothes was one of my bad hoarding. It's like I couldn't understand why I always had clothes with labels still hanging on them. And I remember I bought that about 2 years ago, or a year ago, or 6 months ago. Why didn't I? But I'm one of those ones, buy on impulse. There's no common sense in it. It's just buy on impulse. So I buy it, and I really love it at the shop, right? So I buy it and I bring it. That's why there's changing rooms. That's why you go and put it on. Look at the mirror. Do you like what you see? And if you don't, put it back on the hanger and go and put it back. Not me. I look at it. Ooh, I could just see myself looking so in that. No. I bring it home and I start looking at it. And I'm not one of those ones that really return things back. No. And then sometimes I forget about it. So that was that time. But now I'm trying my best not to buy any more clothes. Nothing, But I did buy some earrings, as you guys might have seen. Where Chalora called it old lady earrings. How dare she calls them old lady earrings. They were actually nice. I come home and I tried them on and I was like, sexy. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, nah. No, just it looked like just an old lady with old lady earrings. Yeah, but they were nice, guys. Don't get me wrong, they were delicious on my ears. So Sharon, right? Last night, well, yesterday at 5 o'clock her video dropped. So sometimes she rings and she'll ask me, Mum, did you watch my video? And yeah, and I'll tell her the truth about her video. You know, if I see something that kind of look like, I would say something, you know. And then either she'll have a debate with me about it, or she'll think, yeah, you know, kind of stuff like that. So we were talking, and then she goes, yeah, your last video you just dropped. I could hear people outside. Who is it? Shit, who ran past? Did you see how fast I got? It was a parcel. I thought, who was that? I just ran through, you know, like, I thought I was getting attacked. Nah. Anyway, getting back to my story before I got really interrupted by the delivery boy. So Shara was going, oh, Mum, that thing on your video that I didn't like. And I go, excuse you? What was it? I'm so nosy, guys. Anyway, so she goes, that thing that you told Chalora to do, to buy Geneva clothes, you know, you would never do that to the others. You would never do it to the boys, you know. And that kind of got me a bit angry, because she doesn't know if I don't do that to the boys or whatever. You know, no. I do it to all of them. I do it to all of them. They don't see. I'm a mama. I work behind closed doors, and I'll speak to my kids accordingly. So I have said, when Noah used to work, I used to go, Noah, give Chalora some lunch money. You work, okay? Help your sister. Give Dad a break. Give me a break. And Noah would do it, you know. So it's only teaching them, right, to care for one another. But anyway, about that matter, what she said, because I wasn't saying yes to any of Chalora's offers to buy me something, okay? Because, guys, I'm not just a pretty face here, you know. I was kind of saving that for when Geneva gets to where we were, and then I'll ask Chalora to buy her sister something. But no, Chalora had said, well, when my sister comes, I'm going to buy her something. So I thought, that's good. It's good that she offered it and I didn't have to say. When Geneva finally got there, she went and got her some food and stuff. And yeah, I got some food. I got my old lady earrings, and then we were starting to walk. But by the time Geneva got there, we were like almost about to head home. So a little while later, we were walking towards going to our car where we parked. And then I remembered, hang on, we're going home now, you know. And Chalora hasn't bought her sister anything. So that's why I said, Geneva, Chalora offered to buy you a top and bottom. She didn't say top and bottom, but she said she was going to buy her sister something. But I said top and bottom, because I think if you buy a top, there should be a bottom, right? Yeah. So that's why I was kind of just reminding Chalora about that. But Sharon didn't like that. She thought that I shouldn't be telling her how to spend her money, kind of thing. I don't know, Sharon, correct me, whatever you're going on about. But Sharon doesn't know that Chalora herself had said that she's going to buy her sister something. And I was just reminding him. And which I like, guys. To be honest, I love that when I see my kids helping one another. That's, you know, for us parents, to see our kids get along and to see our kids care for one another, that is something to be really proud of. I would be really proud of, you know. So for Sharon to say that to me, I was taken back, because she knows that I work behind closed doors, you know. I even tell Ben, care for Andre, look after Andre, give him some money, you know, that kind of thing. I talk to all of them. I don't just talk to Chalora, but sometimes Sharon goes, you never do that to the boys. You know how the Islander mothers, they kind of like let the boys have a bit more freedom? Well, maybe so. But I do work behind closed doors. I do. So what I do, I kind of get them one by one, like I don't want to like kind of say it in front of another sibling. So I just want them to hear from me, and then hopefully that they do the right thing and help their siblings. So it's like their sibling will look at them and go, oh, that was nice. So they don't know their mum encouraged one sibling to do that favor for that person that's feeling happy about being, like given a gift or so. So as a mother, that's what I do. I talk behind closed doors when I find the one that I've heard bad things about. Like my kids are no angels. No, neither am I, never. I'm the worst one. Anyway, guys, so my kids do fight. Sometimes they fight in a way like Andre and Ben, those two. Oh, they're so naughty. They fight, those two. And, but their fight is like this. When they're unhappy about something, they don't talk. Until that drama's, and then they talk. But me, as their mother, when I know there's one naughty, I wait till I find them by themselves, and then I talk to them, give them advice so it can, in their head, kids, if you're watching this video, use this, okay? Use this. I mean it. Yeah, go away. Nah, guys, nah, that's real. But the main thing is they have to be kind to one another. No, that's why I was taken back that Shava would even be upset about that, because even if Chilo didn't offer, I would say it. Why won't I? I mean, okay, think about it. If you got two kids, right, and one's making money and the other one got no job, still going to school like my Geneva, and Chilora's making the money, why won't I say to Chilora, give your sister something. Give something. Growing up, hey, if I had money and I know my brothers or my sisters, kind of need my help, I'm always wanting to help, because I know good things that my mum used to teach us, growing up. And I don't mention our dad much, in the things that that he used to say or do for us. But I tell you what, I put my dad aside because my dad worked so hard, a gentleman. He hardly talk, but he's a father that we can count on. And it's funny, when we were younger, my mum and dad would fight, okay? Oh, not really my dad. My dad will wait till he's been kicked and punched and uppercutted for ages, and then you'll go, whoa, he'll bark out something, And we always used to feel so sad for our dad, eh? We used to feel so sad for our dad. We used to think, why don't you stop picking on him? Stop picking on him. He's always getting told off. And he used to hurt our feelings, guys. He used to hurt our feelings. And, well, we're only kids. We got no money. We can't help our dad, to buy him a beer or whatever. We can't do anything like that. But growing up, and then our mother explained to us what was all the fights about, and why. Because I did say to my mother, do you know, growing up, you used to, hurt our dad's feelings. So my mother started explaining the reasons why those fights would happen, and why she would scream and why she would, do all the things that she did. And it wasn't because she wanted to hurt my dad or anything like that. It was because they bought a house, you see, for us to all live in. And they both worked, and they had a mortgage. They had bills, heaps of bills, like everyone, And sometimes my dad was being sneaky because he wasn't allowed to have a beer when he felt like it. And the two things that my dad loved in life was, well, us, his kids, and to have a beer and bit the TAB. Yeah, so what he would do, he would go to the TAB on a Saturday. He will mark his horses on a Friday night and then turn up at the TAB on Saturday. And then he would like to get him some beer. Okay? So that's what he used to sneak money for. And my mum said that's what she used to get so frustrated because she used to try and do the bills and stuff like that, like monitor the bills and keep the bills up to date and paid and stuff like that. And she said that when he used to do that, to take money that could have went on a bill and that, like that what used to frustrate her so much, and that's why like something untrustworthy. So there was a time I heard her screaming and she said, okay, from now on, don't give me your pay anymore. You go and pay the house and I'll do the shopping. Don't give me your money anymore, because she doesn't want to be lied to and stuff like that. And so that's what happened. So my dad got the house. He got the house. So this was quite good though, because he paid the house, the mortgage and stuff, and he also managed to get him a few bottles of beer, okay, and he also managed to bet him some horses. So that was a good decision, to divide the money like that. But yeah, it was sad growing up to see them fight like that. And we can go on for the rest of our life paying bills, right? But in my mind, I was like, if your husband or our partners go to work and then they come home and all they want is just a few beers to drink and then they stay home, that is awesome. Would we rather have a husband that will, not come home after work and go and drink with his buddies and, yeah, no. I think everyone that works deserves to be, allowed to do, let them relax from the time that they went out. And if they got kids, spend some time with the kids. Guys, spend time with your kids, okay? Those kids remember those beautiful moments and they'll grow up to talk about it. See, my younger kids, they'll have a better memory of me, of their childhood, because I wasn't. The older kids tell me, fussy them, Mum, fussy them, give them a hiding. But I just don't. And those little brats, they lap it up. And, well, they know when I'm angry and they know when I'm happy. So when I'm happy and, they really lap it up, or they joke around with me, tease me and everything. And my older kids, they would never have gotten away with, most of the stuff that these kids are doing now, the younger ones. But we live and learn, guys. To live and learn from our mistakes is better than not learning at all, That's all I can say. I love my kids, and that's why my husband always goes, my husband, I don't know. My husband's thinking process is slightly different than mine, or mostly different than mine. And so when he gets frustrated about his kids not listening, he goes, come on, Daddy, let's pack up our stuff, let's move. And I go, where to? As if I don't know. He'll go, let's go to New Zealand. Friend, this man just wants to go. The video is like an hour. I didn't even think I was going to get past 15 minutes with this video. but I'm looking at the time on the video. It's like an hour. So I better finish off my breakfast and put away my milks. So guys, take care, sayonara, and look after one another, okay? And I'll see you guys another time. Take care, God bless, and thank you for watching.